Hey guys, welcome to the channel. We got our Mini X, and if you saw the thumbnail, we got an auger. Hopefully we got an auger. I ordered it from the guy, was a Garage Connect's friend. I can't remember. I'll leave a link. I'm going to leave a link to his Facebook page where he sells, you know, equipment stuff like a bunch of other people. Hopefully there is an auger in here. I got it Wednesday. Haven't been able to open it. It's pretty heavy. I got the heavy duty auger. It was just a little bit more than the lighter ones. I kicked around the idea of not getting it. I wanted it, but I hate to spend that much money because I normally just dig holes by hand. But if this will make it easier. Man, this guy wrapped it crazy, man. No way. Did he put spray foam in here? Okay. I guess he cares about his shipping. I hope he put something over it. This is crazy. Oh man. I'm not sure here. Maybe I opened the wrong side. Unless he's fucking with me, one or the other. Fuck. Oh. Alright guys, sorry GoPro. I don't know how much I got recorded of that, but we unboxed most of the auger. We got the head right there. It is heavy. That thing is good, 70-80 pounds. I just got the hoses out. This is where it comes from. This guy here. I'm gonna put a link to his description. He's on Facebook. It's pretty cool. He sends you a little stuff. There's his phone number. He sent me the hoses. He packaged it pretty good. He put some spray foam on there and everything. It was in there. This is a heavy duty auger. I got the 10-inch. Oh. Everybody wants to know what the difference is. Heavy duty. It has, as you can see, there's a lot more spirals too. The light duty ones have like 2 turns. This one's got them all the way up. 10-inch auger. And there's the power head. Come with greasable pins, which I'm putting on a quick connect. And the hoses. I have, on mine I have these diverter blocks. I spent a lot of time, it took about a day texting them back and forth. Ooh. We were trying to figure out what my size these fittings are. I mic'd them and all that, but basically that's the 17 millimeter, and most of them are 19 millimeter, the wrench size that fits on here, which kind of equals to what size you need. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off my rake here with a quick connect, and I'm gonna put that power head on. I'm gonna turn it so the hoses are that way, and there's a catch on the back side is on this side, so you can tilt and hold it and then go down, because you have it on the other side, you have to try to tilt forward. We'll put it on there, see what it looks like, see if it messes around. I noticed that these are just a slight different angle. That's weird. Anyway, sorry if GoPro cuts out sometimes. I'm trying to keep an eye. It just overheats. It's fairly hot. Fairly hot here in Alabama. Pretty humid. Not hot, but the guy was pretty good to deal with, so I do recommend. That's half the battle right there. Some of these Japanese part places, or Chinese, I wish it was Japanese, but some of these Chinese part places don't really, they'll just tell you it fits, and then it doesn't. So I've had quite a few of them just kind of give me the old yes, yes, and It doesn't fit. All right, this has a replaceable tip on the end in case you mess it up, which is pretty neat. I'm glad I waited. I was just gonna buy one of them cheaper. Dang, this guy's serious about his packaging. Jesus. Oh, there we go. All right, see, there's a end piece that you can replace, like a, what you call it, like a tooth, like tooth on the bucket, pretty much. You know, that bolt is probably not gonna stay good like that for a while. You'll probably end up having to cut that bolt if you need to replace this. But here's the auger. Shaft, I'll probably get a tractor pin for that. That's a good, I'm gonna say almost 4 foot tall. Won't be much room for the, because you know the machines don't lift up real high, so we may run out of travel maybe. Crap load of packages. All right, so we're gonna get this started. Let's see if my little impact gun will take this off. Oh yeah, this one took it right off. It was loosened up. I was looking at a has a lever and you pull it back with like a wrench or a pipe. Yeah, it clicks open. And then when you get to the bucket, you can go on it and click it and it'll automatically spring close. But man, they're like $700. I just, I can't justify that because it's still not a hydraulic one. You're still having to get off the machine anyway. And you saw how fast that was if you have a little impact. I'm gonna spray the threads. Make sure the threads stay pretty good. If you have a little impact, I can go get yourself a cheap Harbor Freight one. Make sure you get the warranty, but they don't care. That thing, they'll replace it. I'm doing it the hard way. Huh. Coupler's all the way in. Yeah, a quick coupler won't pinch close enough for this. The pin's got little flat spots that kind of seat it. But the quick coupler's all the way in as far as it'll close. So if you have a quick coupler, you're still gonna have to put it on kind of manually. Or maybe I just, oh no, it might fit. It's not all the way back there enough. So maybe I'm just wrong. It was pretty close. Just want to straighten these up a little more. I gotta get it in there. Has a regular grease zerks, which is nice. Everybody talks about they'll break off, blah blah blah. I mean, it sticks out, but unless you're bashing it up on something, you're not gonna break it. All the big machines have it. You'll break it a little bit eventually, maybe, but there we go. I got it. I just had to pull up on the attachment and run it back in and out a few times. Put WD-40 on it. It's just there's a nylock on the other side right there, and it was just spinning. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's a hole right in it where you put like a carter pin or something to keep it from loosening up, which is kind of crappy. Well, I got that on there. This, we'll cut these off, but it'll hang like a plumb bob pretty much. It'll hang straight. And this is your catch on the back where you can touch it and then you can move the auger. Like it'll hang straight down and you can pivot it. It's probably better this way because you're not going to need to lift the auger out from you. You need to tip it towards you a little bit to go down. I do want to get a hydraulic thumb. This DY14, everybody talks about, you see them for sale and they say it does not fit it, which is weird. I don't understand because it has the, they might be talking about this pin but that doesn't make sense either. So I'm eventually gonna get one and then figure out why. I don't know if it's because these certain length, maybe the other one's too long and it'll hit the boom. I don't know. Like it looks like it'll fit, so. And if not, I guess we'll just have to build a bracket and make our own. Get quick connects later. I don't know if there's enough room. There's not a whole lot of room. We could maybe make spacer block. We'll see. So, power head is hooked to the thing. Now we're just going to run our hoses, which will come from here and will run up. The only problem is the hoses, they do not have a covering on them, but you're not going to be, you know, digging in the woods and all that crap. So, and again, here's your guy's business card to see if we can get you in there. And then this has his phone number on it. He's Florida, so. Alright, let's get hoses on. I think the 17 mil wrench, which I only have my standard wrenches right now, so these ones have O-rings, and there's little O-rings in there. These are gonna go up into my valves, and then from it goes to my foot pedal. Then I just got to figure out. I guess it doesn't really matter. Like if you push forward, it may go reverse. If you push reverse, it may go forward. I'm gonna guess it has forward and reverse because there's two hoses. Because one hose, if it had one hose, it'd just drive, right? Two hoses would be for two different directions, possibly. I never know how much to tighten stuff. I just don't want to break it. There we go. That should go up into there. Alright, so he's got the little, the hose got the two little pieces. I'm going to screw these in and then I'll put this on just so I can tighten two different things. I don't know if he found these for me and had them put like this, but I think his hoses normally come different, but he worked with me and helped me find what I needed for this, so that is definitely a big plus in the world, because I know a lot of these things are kind of a pain to, there's so many different brands, so many different models, made sort of by the same people, but made a tiny bit different. It seems like they just hurried up and made them and didn't think about parts, really. So, if someone can help you figure everything you need, that really comes in handy. Instead of just ordering an auger, finding out I don't have the hose, trying to find a hose. Dins fittings are, from what everybody says, are pretty expensive, I guess, because different kind of metric or something. Get these on here. They weren't very, very tight, so I don't think I have to make it super tight. These things are a handy thing to always carry. This is a Nipex brand. Super handy. A little bit pricey, but better than the Crescent. Just remember when you get this, make sure the other end's not. Make sure it's tight. Alright guys, I gotta apologize for this video. This camera will not, it does not want to stay recording. So, sorry about that. Here we are down here, we're at the auger. It's got these little plastic caps, you just take them off. Little, what the heck they call the seal? Not a seal, like a thread protector. So I just use the lever to curl it down. You don't even have to have it running for that. So for this one, some machines do have a cut-off valve or whatnot, but I wanted to turn it down a little bit because there probably is a tiny bit of oil in here. Yeah. It's kind of. It smells like alright hydraulic. It doesn't smell too crappy. At least they shipped it wet, so it'll be. It doesn't really matter which side you go. it's just gonna, your foot pedal's either gonna make it go one direction or the other direction. You know, if you push forward, it may go, the auger may turn reverse. You push back, and you can switch the lines if you want, but that's not a big deal to me. Dang it, it's kind of recessed in there. I guess this isn't the right wrench. Oh, there it is. Socket would probably be better, but I don't want to be digging around for a socket forever. All right, and then get a little bit of this. You got your O-ring. Sometimes it's good to slop a little, keep your O-ring a little wet. You don't want it to get too dry. See how hose is going to kind of rub my thumb. I might turn it off to the side a little bit. I was going to go get a bag of concrete and a fence post and everything, and I was going to go up and punch a hole where I want it. But we'll go over to where we're going to dig the pond, and we'll just punch a hole there. Don't necessarily want random 10-inch deep, or not 10 inch deep, 10 inch in diameter, however deep auger holes, just randomly. Just trying to get a little of that on there. Pretty crazy. You can, it's hand cut hole right there. Little Chinamen and over there hand cutting stuff and doing things. They don't do too bad. I mean, some of the welds look. Yeah, most of them are gonna look like they're gonna hold. We need to tighten these bolts up though. Shouldn't have to worry about it. Uh-oh, I think we're gonna need a socket there. Ooh. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, my wife got me these Milwaukee wrenches for my birthday, and I do say they feel pretty decent in the hand. They're pretty nice. They feel like a snap-on. They feel like pretty snap-on quality. They got a good feel, groove, and shine. And there we go. Okay. The hydraulic oil all over my hands already. Dang it, this hose wants to be, what we got going on here? It wants to be all squirrely, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to maybe loosen the top one again and turn it a little. This hose got a nice curve to it. This guy, he wants to be wherever he wants, all over the place, because I want him to be turned. I'll just have to loosen the top and turn it. Don't know where to get these O-rings at. I guess that'll be a journey sometime. So I got a bit of a curly in it. So crack that free a little bit. I'm gonna let it spin over out of the way. Should just put the thumb up. I may do that. I'll put the thumb up so we're up out of the way. This one here just has a screw here, pop the pin. Oop. Screw here, pop the pin, and then it just screws in there. I think Ripa brand has those kind. So, from what people were telling me, or a guy. There's another guy on this group too that sells buckets and things, and I guess he doesn't really care if he sells it or not, because messaged me. I told him I got PayPal, I'm ready, and then nothing. So I was gonna buy like a triangle V-looking bucket for digging ditches, but I may just go with that hydraulic tilt, where you can tilt one side, dig, tilt the other side, dig, and a grading bucket, tilting grading bucket. It doesn't store up. You can either put it down, way down. Like, where was it? Right there? So up is only that high? Shit. That's not really up, that's like straight out. Interesting. I don't know what I was thinking. For some reason I thought these holes are open and it would go. Oh, I got that stuck. For some reason I thought it would go, you know, all the way up, not some of it up. Oh, freaking paint. People got paint in the thing. Alright, sorry guys, as usual, this camera keeps turning the hell off, but if your guys' thumb stores like that, let me know. I thought it would store up out of the way, but apparently this one stores at 45. Because I've been normally just using it on the second hole down. You know, it stays up, I can dig a little bit, and then I can grab stuff. And there's another hole down, but you can get to that one, you just turn your pen upwards and goes to that screw hole, and that way down. So, I don't know. I want to get a hydraulic thumb, but if it only stores like that, I don't know, that's just kind of odd. I want it to be out of the way. Because I don't know if it'll hit there or up there. Just have to keep an eye on it. But we got the hoses on. Hopefully you've seen that. Dude hooked me up, he helped me out. Because normally it comes with bigger hoses, I guess. He figured out the connections I needed. So just make sure you talk to him, and he'll figure it out for you. He'll help you out. I want to tighten those down, which that's a big ass freaking. We got 1.25 inches. That there should be that. It's probably the metric version, but I don't have metric that goes up that high. So when I keep it from falling off. Alright, so now we gotta raise her up and put the auger part on. See if I can find a tape measure for you guys. I'll measure the stuff for you. See if you want to know what size it is. Someone's at Tractor Supply carries them bits too, so we'll see. Alright, here's the square end. I'm gonna measure the hole. We'll start around 2. It's about 1 3/8 roughly. That'd be a little tight. Yeah, 1 3/8. That's pretty tight. You'd have to do a little sanding or something. So our hair under 3/8. Let's see what our drive is. I'm sure the drive's like, what was that, 1 3/16? 3/8 to 5/16, right around in there. It's got flat on, 4 sides, a bit rounded. A hole through the middle. I'd say about 5/16. You don't want to go. If you get to the exact diameter, the hole won't fit. Let's see if I can find a pin to fit that. Hang on, let's bang my head into that. But let's lift this up, see if we can go high enough, and get the auger bit. We'll get the bit on it. Hopefully, I can get high enough. These machines don't go too high. We'll probably have to go up and raise our little stick up where it'll swing down. Most likely, I don't know for 100%. Alright, we gotta be up quite a bit, and that thumb it's kinda in the way a little bit. It's not in the way, but I don't like how close it is though. Start to well, I mean, it's off the ground. So yeah, you definitely need your, I'll show you. You definitely need this piece outwards, because if it was the other way around, your auger would be like you know, that right now. So it definitely needs to be this way. Let me tighten it up. I'll tighten that up with a, you know, my impact real quick, and we'll walk on up to the pond there. My tracks were a little bit tight. Luckily I do have a grease fitting in that. I loosened up a little bit to the grease fitting. Hopefully I didn't loosen up too much. They're kind of tight. They were just kind of popping the rubber off, but yeah, we'll see. All right, I'll meet you guys up there. You know, in seconds not, we'll just go up to where I want to put that fence post in, because maybe tomorrow I'll just run grab one and a couple bags of concrete. So we'll go dig a hole for the post. Let me clear stuff out of the way because it won't make it under that, which this is going to get tore off later. And then we'll get on up there. All right, guys, we need to see if it works first. I didn't even do that. Hey, drive all the way up there and then it doesn't do anything. All right, hopefully, I think you just take this wing nut out of here. Or do I got to take this pin out too? I'm not 100% on it. No, I don't think so. Okay. I didn't open the valves. I didn't open the valves. Now I think about it, I forgot. We gotta turn our diverter valves to the open slot, which I have no idea what size wrench that is. That's way big. I guess the next purchase is gonna be Milwaukee metric wrenches, I guess. And that's almost what size are we gonna be? All right. Okay, that one. And okay. Let's give that a try again. Just watch that for me, see if she spins. All right, it worked. The way I got it hooked up, your top line to it's gonna be on your left side, will be your foot pedal forward, will be dig. And then bottom to your right side will be reverse. All right, now let's get up there and try it. Problem is I have to have it up so high when I'm traveling. I'm gonna see if I can curl it, and maybe that'll catch it and I can curl it forward a little bit so I'm not driving fully extended. All right. It won't let me do it. I put a cut in my hose already. I was hoping it would swing forward, but my teeth is in the way. I might have to contact dude and tell him I need a new hose. I put a little chunk in it. That's crazy. I'm gonna take this off, and then I'll meet you up there. It's always something. It's like a video game quest, side quest, just to get one thing done. As you can tell, it's slow. It's a little slow, but it's odd to operate. Like it's like optical illusion. But it's dug it out. I've been hitting. You can see it's pretty hard clay in here and stuff. But I hit some rock. But basically, it cleared the hole out for me. I'll have to get post hole diggers and clean it out. The auger's not. The dirt ain't coming all the way out and up. It's not really going that fast. That's probably what it's a problem. So, I mean, still better than doing it by hand. Because, I mean, you can see this. This is clay. And it's pretty hard. It's dry. But this will be one of the posts. It's a pretty good size. About normally what I dig it with post hole diggers. I'll cut around. So, let's see. We'll go punch another one real quick somewhere and I'll see what it does. But it does not rotate that fast. And that may be because my lines are a little bit smaller. Maybe I'm not getting that much flow. It could be. I mean, there's not a lot of flow coming through there. So that could be a possibility, but I don't know. So I'll truck on over here. Battery's running low on this thing. Right down over here where the pond's going to be, and we'll see if we can punch a hole in there, see how it looks. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't like pull the dirt out. And I think I was grinding on a rock. There's rock all over the place here. It was making a hell of a squeaky squeaks noise. all looks all right. I mean, it's wobbly, but it doesn't seem to pull the dirt out enough. So you're gonna have to come back and clean it up, it looks like. It's tearing it up. Yeah, there's some harder clay. A glass bottle, apparently. It seemed like I was down further than I was, maybe. I don't know. It looked like we was a good 3 or 4 screws down, but I have to play with it more. It's just one of those things. Maybe this paint's got to get wore off because maybe it's too slippery and just allowing the dirt to slide back down. Oh, well, yeah, she definitely doesn't turn that fast. So it's going to take a little while. Ooh. Oh, man. One of my little rubber dealies come off in there. That's not good. I guess I get sidetracked a little bit. But that's the auger. Hopefully you've seen some of the video installing and all that. It's pretty easy. You install the bracket that way so you can, you know, tilt it forward. I guess you could just unscrew the screw, take the screw part off, and then you can tilt it forward to store it, tow it, haul it, instead of having that big screw sticking out. Just be careful of your motors. You swing this in here, it may be able to hit them. I have my blade in the back to kind of give me a little bit of leverage so I can push forward a little bit where I can push down. So that was just my thinking on that. I'm new to this. I never run an auger on an excavator. You should just, you know, thumb dig. So it's weird because you go towards you to go down, you know, and you gotta, it depends how you have your control set. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Do like and subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. We're getting there. I mean, we're on this mini X project for a little bit, checking things out. I do think I have my hydraulic fluid too full. It's just expanding a lot is the thing. And this is going to heat it up a good bit too. So we do need to get a hydraulic cooler. That's one thing I want to do. And a filter somehow. The DY14 seems to be a little bit different. Everybody has kits set up for the, you know, the other ones. So we'll see what we can do. The hard part's is finding the line, or the fitting and all that. Which the garage connection guy seems to be able to have some, but he's always sold out. So we'll see. Maybe I'll contact the dude I got the auger from. He seems to, he doesn't do the fittings and stuff, but he knows that guy. Maybe he can hook me up, help me out. Not sure if I'm leaking right there. Ooh, that's hot. Damn, that thing is, whoo, that thing is hot. That thing is hot. You know, blocks. Yeah, this thing heats up quick. So if you're gonna run an auger for a good bit of time, I guess you're gonna need a cooler. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't know what it's gonna be. It'll be something.